Hello friends, how are you doing? Welcome back to 5 Minutes of Faith and Fitness. Today we're going to look at a passage through the Bible and see how we can become fit physically and spiritually, not serve self, but to serve others. And so we're in the book of James, and it's James chapter 1, verse 13. Here's what it says: "Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone." We give into temptation, and it's us, right? I always say that it's not evil to be tempted, but it's to fall into temptation. And a lot of times, if we don't give temptation and the intersection of opportunity to meet, then we have a better chance to not failing. But every time we do fail, most of the time, we are blaming others or blaming God. Why did God tempt me? We see in the scripture that God does not tempt us, but he will provide a way out. It says in 1 Corinthians 10:13, "No temptation has overtaken you except such as common to man, but God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make a way of escape, that you may be able to bear it." God will provide a way out every time, guys. So the excuses have been going on and blaming other people of why did you do that, and you tempted me, and you brought me over to this place that I failed because I was around these bunch of people that I shouldn't have been around. But the same thing is going on in the garden, guys. Look at this in Genesis 3:12 and 13. It says,
"The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I ate."
What is this you have done?
The serpent deceived me, and I ate.
We all make excuses. And so the best thing to do is looking at the opportunity when there's temptation and then there's opportunity intersecting. That's when we're set up for danger, guys. So physically, in our physical well-being, if we're a diabetic and we are struggling with sugar and our intake is super high and we're going to be around a place where there's going to be tons of sugar, we need to make sure that we control the situation, that maybe we don't even go there, right? It's just maybe sometimes life or death. Sin leads us down the road to death. And so it's just a little bit of a crumb will lead us astray. So spiritually, the same thing in our walk. If we're struggling with someone, say if it's alcohol, and we're struggling in our spiritual walk, and we gave ourselves to self to the Lord, and we're walking straight with him, and we've been delivered from alcohol over 5 years, and now there's going to be alcohol at a place that our friends have invited us to, and you really want to go. And so those are really discerning decisions that you have to make. What is that going to cost you? What is it going to cost your life to be able to being tempted in that situation? Because then there's opportunity right in front of us, right? When that opportunity is there, the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak, and no matter how strong and how many times you've overcame something, we are humans, and the flesh loves to lust after those things that make us feel good temporarily. So be aware, guys, and know that God does not tempt us for any evil, right? No evil at all. That's the enemy. And so be aware that temptation isn't a sin, but making sure that you're aware that don't let it intersect with opportunity. God bless, guys. Bye.